Oh boy, what a weird simulation that was. Right, we were out of storage space. I should consider liquidating some other objects as they become obsolete. You do want to keep an amount of surplus weaponry around in case of space attack, since you're then allowed to use all of the soldiers you have idle, and you'll want them something to give them. So, access to all of that. At this point, we can just accomplish that by building extra lasers, but there will be points in the progression curve where you just do not have a lot of spare anything. Look at all this plasma we're building up. It all sells quite well, too. If you find yourself in need of cash while you're still working out how to use it appropriately. This strange alien weaponry. Look at that, we can get a solid 1/8 of a million just for one alien plasma rifle. Not bad. Alright, good. The craft is already filled with smoke grenades. And let's get more of our folks into... Oh, this is before any of that simulated equipping of our new basic armor. Well, there we go. We'll start seeing those rolled out as they become completed. In this, which shall surely be the actual timeline. Good autopsy. Webbing between fingers suggests aquatic origins. Yeah, you get to work on that disc corpse. I want the secrets of the hover plate. Yeah, production team was working on a full set of armor for the entire squad. Will be some days before they're all completed, though. Cannot quite afford more workshop yet. Ah, fresh radar. Wonderful. So yes, that adds to our visibility and so forth. Fine, wobbly earth. So going forward with this campaign, my general policy for saves is going to be much like my previous streams of Xenonauts. Any victory I can walk away from. No regrets. If the squad is completely destroyed, or a base completely overrun, or so forth, that will be pushed off into the simulation bin and carried forward from to avoid excessive restarting. Yeah, there we go. Large, very low, heading northeast. As before. It has happened before, it will happen again. Yeah, the seeding of RNGs means that there's not going to be a whole lot of trying to juke out of things. This is inevitable, and I must face it. One way or another. With our new body armor, we're practically invincible. Alright, the planning begins. Wait, any mission that ends in success, I will take and move forward with, regardless of damages. None of you are safe. Yeah, we can see the big armor list here. Well, so we've got 6 full sets of basic armor. We're ready to go. Got a rocket launcher, got our various projectiles for it. 50 set of lasers. Plenty of grenade. If we have space, I might pack along a few more. Although, with the lasers, we have enough staying power to carry us through a terror mission. That's not a big deal. Grenades will be for their utility. First and foremost, we give proxies. Proxies for everybody. Gun rods. Hopefully, we will avoid needing flares by remembering to arrive alongside our trusted ally, the sun. Alright, let's ship out. Look at that line wobble. For convenience, in case it is necessary to scum this again, as terror missions can be quite rough, I will create the first actual named save of this campaign. So it is done. To conduct our second terror mission, Terror Mission 3. We don't talk about Baghdad. Yes, these ones are smoke. Helpful canisters. Let's make sure there is a supply of helpful smoke at the front of the plane. Why am I carrying stun rods? Yeah, we did finish a containment booth at some point, so live capture is a possibility, and is necessary to advance the plot chain. As much as one could call it such a thing. Alright, step 1. You even have enough time for yes, you do. Place friend smoke on friend ramp. I provoked that by crouching in place inside of the aircraft. Terror. Busy day out there. So, having learned much from the simulation, let us now disembark from the craft. With our folks in armor on point. Yes, that is one of the fundamental, sensible things to start doing to mitigate losses. Play it cool. On arrival. Alright, there's one of you right there. Just right fucking there in my drop zone. And now they're gone. There's another of you right there. In my drop zone. Good, that is also referring to the same contact. Whoa! There is further enemy contact over there. Hello. Look both ways before entering the combat zone. Yeah, sometimes you just land right on top of a whole nest of them. And everything goes sideways. But yeah, grenade should not be in your hand. Put that away. You need both hands to steady the weapon. Alright, this time, thus far, has been different. Hello there, additional alien. Also, the team is having trouble noticing these ones, but that's because I've put the smoke cloud down. This is intentional. This is a feature of friend smoke. This time has been different. Start to spread out a little bit. And it's looking like we can't see anything appreciable out of the front of the plane. As usual, we have parked in front of a building. The miracle of vertical takeoff and landing. Yeah, let's go with just body armor team on the floor for this turn. It has been a hello, first cyber disc. My friend. Nice of you to join us. A's difficulty is normal. I think the disc has done me the courtesy of killing everyone who would have been inside its blast radius anyway. And now we're certain of it. You have... oh, no. You have not suffered a wound. You are doing okay. So those bodies now quite thoroughly pulped. The equipment that was on them probably vaporized and in need of rebuild. Adding to our hello! Second cyber disk, my friend. The perils of friendly smoke. Such is war. Alright, there is a wizard somewhere on today's battlefield. Fortunately, in this one, panic is just the lose your turn. Psychic effect. Or at least mind effect. It can occur through entirely non-wizardling means. Sometimes panic is just having a freak out. As happens in war. Berserk is the shoot things randomly effect in this. They have separate names for separate functions. Get you behind this produce. Guard these tomatoes with your life. Smoke lasts for quite a while. It's gonna be glued here. Not sure how pretty well indefinitely, really. Alright. Farewell, Dave. You fought for freedom. These discs are doing a fine job of clearing out obstacles and laying down protective smoke. Perhaps we are not so different, you and I, Cyberdisk. In another world, I could call you friend. I could call you Dave. Alright, Norbert, not even I will blame you for those. You were at the back of the line this time. You had no responsibilities yet. Soon that will change. Hey, see? That's berserking. That is the freak out and fire beams at objects. Status effect. When you are mad as hell and will not take it anymore. I feel like this team is going to kind of snake its way down the road until we can reach the other edge of the map, which is not far off. This is the last block. Yeah, I want to surveil the rest of this area and get an idea of it. Meanwhile, this team will hesitantly advance into the hot zone over here. Could get high ground out of this building, but it doesn't have good angles on the places we're heading for. Instead, hesitantly move forward. There we go. Start making use of this save time button. Alright. Hostile sighted. Loyal, that was not... Gotta adjust your sight, Loyal. These things happen. And so do these. Alright, sighted our next disc. Good shooting, Bill. Yeah, another criticism you could leverage against Hyphen Com. Whoa! Reaction fire from a stun bomb. Rude. However, he is alive. You do not have a medkit. You are not equipped to revive. You are equipped to avenge. And I was starting to say, enemy variety in individual missions is a little low. As far as visuals. Essentially, how it works is there's different enemy sets, and a mission will contain one such set. That will consist of, like, a regular soldier type, a terror weapon, and I think a heavy soldier type? So, for example, sectoids and cyber discs go together. Eventually, you will gain, by way of research, the ability to know in advance which enemy set is in a given UFO. The early game, you will see only the basic soldier in most regular missions, and of course the terror weapon in terror missions. And then in the later game, you will start to see their larger friends. Practically invincible. Look at you, surviving it completely unharmed by a direct hit from a plasma weapon. Get you back to R&D. Where did the shot come from? Who did this? Who is deserving of revenge? We have any suspects. Let them receive justice. Alright, that's what I was thinking. There's not a heavy soldier type. It's race plus terror weapon, and then various other enemy species will enter the mix the deeper into the game you go. For some reason I was thinking of some of them as like appearing side by side with regular dudes, but yeah, so like you'll see in a given mission sectoids and also discs. Or snakes. Alongside bears. Well, at least now I have a spot on that guy. No line of fire. Nice. Good shooting, Loyal. The lack of visual variety will be made up for a little bit by the fact that the regular soldiers will naturally carry a variety of equipment. So while it is just sectoids in this mission, you know, there's rifle sectoids, there's stun sectoids, launcher sectoids. Wizard sectoids. They come in many flavors. Do you have a medkit? No. That is not a medkit. Nor that. Was anyone was he carrying a medkit? Let's go ahead and suppose that they were carrying a medkit. Yeah, no, that's more C4. That's the opposite of a medkit. Maybe all the medkits were vaporized by the first disc. Let's see. Who's left standing that has you, who are on the opposite side of the map? I should start distributing more of those. They could be useful. Could start searching the other bodies. You have a medkit? No. But you? Also no. Civilian, were you carrying a medkit? Dangerous days. Alright, we got more bad guys across the park. Alright, Norbert. You and Bill get to go on a very important mission together. Yeah, sweep the park for aliens. Found the alien. Light him up, Bill. That tree. The ants have betrayed me. Alright, Loyal. Wow, quick enough to reload and aim shot this thing. What a guy. Loyal. Have you been cleaning that properly, Loyal? Maintaining equipment is your responsibility. The lives of your comrades depend upon it. Alright, nearly reached the other corner of the map. Just leaves this warehouse and other warehouse next to it. A warehouse complex of potential hostiles. Of at least one hostile. Alright, so as you are the one with the medkit, let's have these two rendezvous and administer. Because you are bleeding. That's worth stopping. Alright, that was enough time to cover most of it. Very good. Alright, Norbert. Tough stuff in this warehouse. Don't worry, Monkfish will back you up. I love lasers. So many problems just melt away under a barrage of finely calibrated light. We found it. Over there. Not enough time to grenade. Grenading things is terribly expensive in Classic. Takes a lot of time. Prime. At least one more. Should try to tase at least one spaceman, yes. Situation arise. Do so in a safe and responsible manner. In accordance with our charter. Compliant with all health and safety regulation. At least you give yourself this smoke. You made this. It's yours. I've been hearing door noises, but there's no way to be sure if that's spacemen operating doors or regular civilians meandering around, if there are any left. Which... There've been no more sounds of gunfire from the spacemen. Put Norbert on the roof. Bill watches back. The warehouse doors will make the high-tech space door noise. They're quite fancy doors. Space grenade. Who did that? Tricked me. Right, do either of you have a taser? You do. So let the initiation commence. You're out of time. You also have a taser. Get upstairs. Well, at least we know where it is. And that it's probably the last one. Maybe. It's entirely possible that the mission will soon be over, one way or the other. Fortunately, both of them had... The suspect is resisting arrest. Norbert cannot see from this window. Alright, there's another. We have a spare. We can continue. So, who left standing has it? Norbert has a taser. And just Norbert has a taser. Congratulations, Norbert. You moved to the front of the pack. He's making door noises. Gotta be out here somewhere. Right, you just have your freak out over there. Don't worry about it. Oh. Face. Never mind, it's a cyber disk. There will be no detaining of the cyber disk. Okay, there's another alien. Maybe we'll detain that. Or no. That was a miscellaneous explosion. Alright, that reflected poorly on us as an organization. Of all people, Loyal walks away with a promotion. So I need another 9 soldiers. Was that 8? Craft isn't even home yet. Let me just put another medkit build on the table here. It will take time. Team might need a break from ground missions. We actually have our first wounded. In the early game, you'll very rarely have people survive the hits they take. But it does happen, and requires some cooldown time. Alright, that is what would be why the numbers didn't match up. One of those crew was not being counted because they were incapacitated, but still exist. No cash on hand for an interceptor. How we have. I don't think I'll deploy that yet. Yeah, apparently there's not many buyers for the remains of a hover disk. Maybe the market is glutted. Just an oversupply of too many disks. Means it's time to name more names. I'm going to produce a couple of heavy laser for heavy laser sake. We still need that for the craft. Just dig up the old name bin and see what we got. Tomasz Jablonski stays as he is. It's a really weird G. It's fun to think I've hit enough. Yeah, I've wandered firmly off into the excess zone. That shotgun can be left for sorting out later. Yeah, rating is less than great after Tokyo, so we get a little slap on the wrist, financially speaking. This briefcase could have been even larger. All of these mysterious silhouettes are less than happy. Such is life. Yeah, just shift more of the teams back over to the old cash and guns. Cash from guns. Cash for guns. And throw another workshop in there. Expedite the process. Speaking of, over here we're going to need storage and... Frankly, we could, as like a stretch thing, just put a laser factory in each of our other bases as they come online. Drop a second hangar for now. And actually buy that interceptor. Yeah, we don't have local storage space for the weaponry. And our third base, when it comes into existence, should probably be in the Americas. That we can establish coverage there. Any coverage at all. It's another Bigman coming slow and steady. What are you after? if I lost contact with it like that, it probably just had finished its mission and is going home. Alright, let's switch back to just liquidating the heavy lasers as they exist. Well, we're nearly done that armor build, although some amount of the armor we were working on was vaporized, so we may have to put in a back order for a little more. Yeah. 7 new suits of armor needed. Most of the original armor team was pulverized. Such is life. Well, 7 plus the 2 there. So 5. And more days. Yeah, just gonna kinda... It's an interception base, so I'm just going to load it down with anti-aircraft weapons. Nothing else has to be there. Yeah, there they go. And terror in Chicago. Been getting a lot of terror. Alright, everyone but Doc Blurry and the third Dave will have a suit of armor this time. Wait, why are you... Take that off. Give that to... Okay, you'll flip for it. 407 Daves ago. Congratulations, Doc. You get to wear the suit. Freshly pried off the injured. Still smells faintly of plasma. Battle tested! Battle hardened. Now it's yours. Bring more stun rods as well. Yeah, fully stocked. And just go ahead and move the veterans to the back of the bus. And on your way. Let's hope you beat the sunset. Alright, terror mission, the next one. At lower difficulties, you usually see more opportunities to go shooting down UFOs, doing the old intercepts. Alright, smoke up front. Party in the back. Let's begin. Up against the edge of the map, that will help. At the edge, but also kind of near the middle. Alright, smoke down. Can we see anything through the windows this thing is supposed to have? Doesn't seem like it. Why, hello there! It's bear country. It's here. It's time. True terror begins. Our new friend. This is a chrysalid. Classic bear. Chrysalid terror mission. Oh, chrysalids are. Whoa! Almo. Teamwork. Way to shatter everybody's morale with your careless cowboy antics. Everyone moves up a step. Chrysalid time. That's chrysalid noise. Oh boy, chrysalid noise. Oh, there's another of you right there. Alright, that's one less of them active. Right this minute. There's one more of them right over there. Very good. Yes, chrysalids are the terror weapon of, I believe, the Snake Man. They are known. They are reputable. They are worthy of the name Terror. For one not familiar with the franchise. Ye mighty space bears are tough, fast-moving, close combat creatures. Will very easily mutilate anything that is set in front of them, and moreover conduct special treatment. Throughout this mission, we would at all times rather see a Snake Man, A snake man has a gun. He will shoot you with his gun. And that will be all. The chrysalid has only anger. The third Dave deploys. Gonna keep everybody close together so we can maintain a concentrated field of fire in the event of any incidents. This is a mission to take slow. Sure is more chrysalid noise out there. Bear country. It will reflect poorly on the organization if too many civilians are mauled. Nothing can be done to stop this. Bears are inevitable. No, blurry. Interface. Alright, Jablonski. You have an important mission. Almost stay where I can see you. Dave, their lives are in your hands. The bear noise has ceased. Ah, our first snakeman. You watch that outlet, Jablonski. It's you and Norb. Really hoping to neutralize that snake if I can. It would simplify matters. Y'all could shoot straight and hit the snake. You gotta work on that. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, there. We've now witnessed our first consequence of bears. This lively fellow is what happens when you touch chrysalid. Also, there's a chrysalid. Tough little fellow, isn't he? The situation is precarious. Orb. Turn you around, point you this way. Likewise, Jurgen. Well, can we deal with this accurately? No. That was patently unwise. Yep, Lonsky is dead. That lively fellow is now a fresh chrysalid. Chrysalids create zombies, which create more chrysalids, which create more zombies. They occur only in terror missions, which are rich in defenseless humans. They know only anger. Oh wait, Jablonski's over here. Someone else died in that blast. Died or was KO'd. There's another snake. Good shot, Jablonski. Reaction fire is starting to do its job. Very good. Tough snake. Our folks are now getting roughly competent enough that your aimed shots have significant accuracy. Significant improvement in accuracy over your non-aimed shots. Loyal. I will feed you to the bears. Skin Orb, you're part of a team. Yeah, on higher difficulties, recognizing that you've dropped into Chrysalid Terror early on would be a reason to just bail out and take the loss. Just immediately turn around and fly off. We can make this work. Loyal has passed out. Good job, Loyal. Right, several of you are bleeding from your rocket injuries. Let's maybe do something about that. Heal your grievous torso wounds. You can then turn around and maybe revive these bodies. Alright, you have to stand on top of someone who's been KO'd. And there he is. Good as new. Yesh. He seems to have... Yeah, he's dropped all his equipment. He'll have to go and rearm. That will take time. But he's alive. Oh, no, no, no. Jablonski. Keep watch. Any of the others of you... Are any more of you wounded? No, looks like everyone who is still standing is not bleeding. At the very least. Go about attempting to revive the other bodies, just in case any of the others are still in one piece. But you could attempt it on this one. Nope. Dead. More snake off on the far right. You two are on corpse detail. Is this alive? No. You can check that one next turn. Rearm. And prepare for glory. In light of your recent performance, you get to grab a stun rod. You get to look at the body. In some of the other classic styles, if you go and look at a body object on the ground, it will still have the name of the soldier in question, if it was a soldier of yours. One of you a medic? Jablonski. Go check this body. Nope. Everyone's dead. As it should be. Nope. Quality of life improvement in Xenonauts. Greatly missed here. 2-click movement. Alright, you two get to start trying to roll out. Physical contact with a bear. Death is wished for instantaneously. Under no circumstances touch bear. To touch bear is to void your warranty. They can open doors. Well, yeah, everything can open doors. That's... Doors happen. Why do you think you can hide behind this door? Stop looking at that door. You're not people. Bear is pretty tough. Bear is built to survive. The ultimate life form. Well, I'm committed to this now. If I don't finish it, all of these people are dead. That man is dead. It knows only anger. You get to take the stun rod and think about what you've done. Can I get behind this line? I may have to just accept as a write-off that one of these guys is dead. And through that, I will have another bear to deal with. Bear control. At which point it just becomes necessary to plan around how I'm going to deal with the bear when it's over here. There's no one in good grenading position for the middle of that warehouse. No, you do not want to be that close to a wall. Let's see what happens. A demonstration has occurred. That was aimed. It's a small blessing that, due to being melee enemies, bears do not reaction fire. Okay, it is just these two being registered. Shed your gooey human exterior. Become a horrible butterfly. Alright, Bill, keep backing up. Keep making way. Clear a path for the rocket. Not that I expect much from this rocket. This is your job now, Loyal. You know what? I've decided I want a live one. Next bear we see, you jump him. You give him a good wrestle. See that man over there? He's about to erupt into a bear. And when he does, you get him. Relax, just hold its jaw shut. As long as you can get your hands around it, it'll be fine. I don't know if there are any snakes left on the map right now. There could be more. At this point, all I'm reasonably sure of is all the civilians are dead. The civilians are dead, and I'm up to my neck in bears. Terror. Alright, Loyal, get to the front. Your comrades need you to wrestle this bear. Look, we'll even skin it for you. Snake and Jablonski will get the shell off, and then it's all on you, Loyal. Come shoot the damn bear. Alright, Loyal, get yourself up into prime wrestling position. When he charges, you just stand your ground. Just try to look big. This is exactly how much ground a bear can cover in one turn. Well, you tried. You gave it a fair shot. Diplomacy has failed. Execute the bear. Can't even tase a bear. What good are you, Loyal? Is there anything left in here? Is there anything left alive in this city? Am I gonna have to go building to building searching for bears? Perhaps. Alright, Loyal, you're gonna get another chance. The hunt is on. No, it's just a snake. Jablonski knows how to deal with Snake. There we go. There's a bear in waiting. Pop a shell off that sucker. Get ready to have ourselves a nice roast. Destroying of terrain has revealed the snake. Probably deal with that before I try to orchestrate more bear wrestling. That's the responsible thing to do. Alright, who can get a shot on the snake? Wave 3, maybe, through the remains of the shop? Yeah. Dave. Good shooting, Dave. Alright, Loyal, it's your lucky day. We found you a new friend. Come on down, get ready to wrestle this bear. Don't worry, Norb's got your back. He's a feisty one. They get more courageous after you've removed the cocoon. There we go. Hey, you get out of there, Dave. Alright, Loyal. It's your big second chance, Loyal. You just dig in there and get ready to go. Everybody's counting on you, Loyal. All you, buddy. These four will all keep an eye on what's left of these warehouses. Nice! That's confirmation that there are two other snakemen out there who are absolutely terrified. As can happen, even without psychics. Sometimes your opposition will just flip out. They too possess morale. Aim to inflict terror, but instead it is you who is terrorized. Ironic. Right, Loyal. Made you a nice firing line. I'm Hunt the Bear. Unless it smelled blood and is wandering off towards this team. Let's hope not. That'd be unpleasant. You wounded? No, you're not wounded. Good. No sightings. Blonsky, you watch that alley. Bill can push down this way and try to establish a visual on the back of the map. Yeah, keep an eye on him. Let's open some more visibility. Dave should keep watching this direction, just in case. Look at these gorgeous remains. Where are you, spaceman? Remember that every one of these alleys, every dark passage, every door, every corner could be infested with bear. And you upstairs. Okay, bear sighted over there. But where are these snakes? No, the bear is in that house. Oil should be heading off this way. We go rendezvous with the Wrangling team. Alright, I found a snake. have dealt with a snake. Good job, Dave. Third in, last out. Well, that snake is really unhappy with this situation. What is this warehouse made of? Get it back to R&D. Need to solve the secrets of this warehouse. See if we can pry a few chunks off and wear them into battle. Snake morale has collapsed. What is this bookcase made of? Alright, Loyal. Closing in on the target. There we go. That's lured it out. Goodbye, Loyal. In the end, you served a purpose. Also, this is how it begins. One bear slips through your defenses and establishes a foothold. And suddenly gets raining bear. Fortunately, I have one more member of this team. Bill. Bill, we need containment. Containment established. Good work, Bill. And we just need to find that last shell-shocked snakeman. Let him know his war is over. The bears are gone. A Snake Man later. Even better. I can find him and tase him. We'll have valuable intel. Alright, there's one snake. You don't have a taser. Nor do you. Sorry, but you are not a candidate for our live capture program. The service just is not available in your area. Yutei's capable? No. How about Norb? Norb has a taser. Norb, we may need you to negotiate with the snake. We've located the other snake. Which, going by our reports, that is the soldier. Most likely, since it berserked last turn, and we did not see it. We did not see this one do any shooting during that berserk phase. Alright, there is a third snake. Good intel. Get him, Bill. Good intel. Yeah, forget capture. Service is not available in this area. It is not the way of my people to abduct. Alright, probably just this one left. I'll try to have Norbert tase it if I can. If it's it. Nope, walked into it. Came right at us. Self-defense. It's okay, we have a bear. We have an unhatched bear. Get everybody together. When unhatched, the bear has a fairly rude close combat attack, but just a damage one, not the full service. So it is actually preferable to leave them undetonated where possible, until you are ready to deal with everything. You must remember to use every part of the bear. Team, please do not crossfire into each other while dealing with this bear. Alright, that is now probably the mission. No, it was not. It very much was not. It was in fact absolutely not yet the mission. Do not lower your guard for an instant, or bears will take you. Clever girl. Alright, Norbert, we have a situation for you. Time to negotiate. This is how it happens. You let one bear through. Not even once, bears. Kamaz, open up the wall. We need you outside. Get everybody to converge on what is surely this time the last bear and not another decoy. Bear is the largest fungus. ever watch time-lapse footage of a colony of bears? Fascinating. There, see, when the unhatched ones maul you, it's just damage. You just fall down. That person might be alive. Norbert, I was just... They might still be... Maybe not anymore, Norb. Norbert, please. Took a long time to orchestrate this team-building exercise, Norb. You need to show that you trust each other enough to turn your backs on a rampaging space bear. Alright, everybody turn around and verify that your immediate vicinity is free of rampaging, self-replicating space monster. And perhaps this time it will be the mission. That time was the mission. 600 points! See, in terms of rating, the great thing about Chrysalid missions is, on the one hand, 9 civilians died. On the other, 9 extra not even 9, more than that, depending on whether the zombie and the hatched bear count as separate monsters, anywhere from 9 to 18 extra enemies were added to the encounter, and I killed all of them. All of the civilians are dead. Correction, all of the civilians were in fact hostile combatants which we neutralized. Likewise, several of our own casualties were instead hostile combatants which we neutralized. Killing an alien is worth more points than losing a friendly costs you. That's XCOM! Ah, congratulations, Yeller Bill. Sergeant Bill. I have to buy more soldiers. Hack him to the gills, bring in a fresh bus. Right, you need space metal to produce armor. And we were maybe low on alloys. Although I could just start a production line for alloy. It is synthesizable with Earth technology. I can just make new alloy. Takes a lot of work hours to do it, but you always have that there as a fallback. See, how much of our armor was lost in that process? Let's equip our craft with our fresh bodies, of which we need 2 more. Alright, third Dave gets a suit of armor, and then that's it. We need a lot more metal. We haven't been shooting down many UFOs, so alloy has been hard to come by. Alright, fresh units available. Yeah, on reflection, Ochongo gets to stay as he is. That's just already a pretty damn good name, Mori Ochongo. My friend. Alright, this together is pushing up on the character limit. And there we go. We've circled back around to the active team. Kamaz, Dave 3, Bill, etc. Again, migrate the veterans toward the back of the craft. On the lower difficulties, you usually get more small UFOs bumbling around in the early months. Opportunities to swat them down and do small missions. Seems like those are harder to come by here. We have researched the mind probe. Use it to scan enemies. We caught a live one. Despite all efforts to the contrary, we were able to grab one live alien out of one of those missions. We caught a medic. Space Doctor. If I'm planning to catch anything else, I'd really get my hands on stun bombs. And we can build our own mind probes. Pardon? Maybe storage is full. Look at all these fresh cut bears. Only 20,000 bucks a piece. We got 32 alloy. I should be able to make more armor. We'll just have the one guy at the bench working away. That is a strange thing to have on display. Something is odd there. I just took that off of infinite. There we go. It was just behaving weirdly with setting it to indefinite production. To be expected. Yeah, we've learned about Illyrium. This is a part of actual UFO lore believed by conspiracy nuts and so forth in the real world, folks who want to believe. Where the idea being, many physicists speculate that there exist... So, like, at the very, very heavy side of the periodic table, increasingly larger elements get more and more unstable because their nuclei are very huge and have a hard time holding themselves together. Magnetism starts to become stronger than nuclear binding force at those very large sizes of atom. And so, like, the largest elements that we know of are around... There's actually an element 115 synthesized at this point, so we know that's not the case. But many physicists theorize that there exists some other pocket of stability for atoms beyond the ones that we know about. Either in, like, an actual stability sense or in a lasts whole millionths of a second instead of billionths sort of deal. And so UFO folks decided that element 115 was a key component of various fancy space technologies. And the comms decided to include this as a wonderful reference to such lore. Yes, actual 115 is one of those elements that we've been able to, like, briefly smash together in a particle accelerator and then it vanishes immediately. Tiny fractions of a second. They're trying to figure out UFO parts. That's what leads into our next generation aircraft, which are a very important part of moving into the late game. And thanks to that, thanks to our wonderful performance in the Bears dimension, all the funding nations are in fact quite satisfied. Excellent rating. Good stuff all around. Huge funding boost. And we have located an alien base over in the lower California. We will need to deal with that, because that is a very bad thing. Let's see if I... Well, no, not that. If I... Graphs. Let's see. Yeah, Mexico is not a funding nation. But if I go to, like, USA... I filter for, like, yeah, USA and Brazil for our closest ones. We can see they have had big ol' spikes of alien activity in the last couple of months. And the longer that base spends there, the angrier they will get until eventually our funding from them will just completely tank and we will lose all support. So we will have to go and deal with that installation they've discovered very soon, and that's a very big, weighty mission. There's a lot at stake when you do a base raid. Also a lot of loot to potentially be earned when you manage to raid a base. Also, the thing, yeah, reinforcing that we really need a base of our own in the Americas. So that we can prevent this, because these installations, they don't just spring up on their own. That's a mission type that large UFOs can have. They will come down with construction equipment intending to set up and cause problems. Essentially, I could plop one down here and just get all of Canada, the US, all of the North under one radar bubble. Or go for a middle-of-the-continent approach in order to offer a little bit of token coverage to the Brazilians. Although we've managed to get a lot of just peripheral support off of just general good performance. There's plenty of osmosis. Countries are not absolutely provincial in their opinions. They'll give us the benefit of the doubt if we keep preventing high-profile terror missions. As an investment, let's go ahead and throw this thing down in roughly... really agonizing over the fine points of base placement. There's such a big investment, and little differences can help. If I just throw it down or out here. Yeah, that would give me full coverage over the Northern Americas, and then just to quickly eyeball. If I then later threw one down in roughly Peru, that would cover all of the South and have a little bit of overlap with the northern base. So yeah, I can do like, yeah, roughly, yeah, North Dakota, Peru, eventually throw one into like around Mozambique for South Africa coverage, and then an Australia base for handling Australia, New Zealand, and the rest of the Isles here. And then at that point, my only gap in radar coverage would be the Bering Strait. Only Kamchatka would be written off as a lost cause. Yeah, there. What's the proper two-character abbreviation for North Dakota as a state? Is it just ND? I know some of them have weird ones. Also, North Dakota is probably no stranger to having weird secret installations buried inside of it. Yeah, just ND. And do I have a... No spare trailing character. That's what I can fit seriously in North Dakota. Just throw down that basic hangar, large radar, and storage room. And I will buy the interceptor for... I thought I'd bought the interceptor for this place. Where the hell is it? When are you going to deliver my interceptor? Come on. Hold on, where... Alright. Finally. And it's landed. Okay, so when UFOs are conducting their missions, they will be willing to, maybe I should just ignore it completely, because that base is far more important and I don't want to let it fester. Yeah. Yeah, that's occurring. That's coming to mind. I'll let it take off and shoot it down for ratings and to prevent it from causing shenanigans, but as convenient as it would be to do a quick milk run of just raiding a shot down small UFO, we got priorities. It's a little scouting mission that's not something that I can let take center stage. Where the hell is my new body armor? Engineering team, come on. You need how many days? Unacceptable. We'll just cancel that, free up workspace, throw more bodies into this. That's a better timetable for armor. Still far too long for this mission, but we'll make do. Alright, Sky Ranger 1, roll out. The base isn't going anywhere, and that's the problem. We need it to go away, and also into our inventory. We need it to turn into loot, into profit. I want that value. Just looking to free up some space. We got 4 whole stun launchers in there. Have the cash on hand, we'll build another storage room for our primary facility. General stores. Ah, good! It took off. Let's fight. Got him. Alright, so now we have a small crash site, but I'm gonna have to let it rot. It'll be good for our ratings that we shot it down. Russia should be quite satisfied that we defended their airspace. But yeah, we really can't afford not all the ground teams set. Situations like that are what will make it worthwhile to invest in a B team, to have them run around and do cleanup for free loot. Because small UFOs will continue to happen, even farther into the game, and when they do, you don't want them wandering around because it is still bad for your rating, and you would like to go mess them up and steal their lunch money if you can. But ideally, not without committing your biggest resources. Yes, Xenonauts helpfully added the airstrike option to explicitly abandon a UFO and cash out on it. Oh, back to the ground. So for a base assault, things are a little different. Instead of arriving via dropship, we have just kind of found the top of their base and flopped the team down into this antechamber, where all of this glowing green floor is our evac zone. Anyone outside of the zone, should we choose to bail out, will be lost. Just sorting through what I got here. Alright, so this glowy red panel here is a space elevator. You step onto it, you can teleport to the floor below. Well, I say teleport, you just kind of slide vertically. You get hoisted to the appropriate floor. I'll get a group ready, and then we will head down. This is not the entire team. Is there a second deployment zone? Yes, there they are. Yes. We've arrived at 2 points. And all the equipment is over in Team A's location. Good. Excellent. Third Dave, take the lead. This is your flock. Guard them well. We'll want these two to connect up as soon as possible. Yes, once we get in there, an alien base is arranged largely like one of our own. It's just going to be a nice tile. Well, like every map, it's going to be a nice tiled series of rooms glued against each other. But they will follow a similar structure of blocks connected by hallways, and there will be some kind of base layout that I think actually like grows the longer you've left the base undealt with. And since this is an elevator situation, there is no chance to smoke. Yeah, looks like we got ourselves some kind of meat dimension. At least gotten off of the elevator in pieces. And that's a dead end, hopefully. Well, it's a corner. Base missions can quickly spiral out of control in terms of having loose ends that you need to keep track of. Ways that you could be snuck up upon and outflanked. So far, this layout feels manageable. Yes, it's time to conduct our raid on this alien discotheque. You do get various lore about the aliens as you go about raiding these places. And one of these facilities is an entertainment room somewhere. We will find the space disco. There you go. You go. Redirections. First contact, there's a disc. Good work. Nice. Avenge him, Dave. Vengeance administered. Any of you have a medkit? Go see if he's alive. Nope. Quite dead. Such is life. Yeah, these teams really need to link up as soon as they can. So this being a sectoid base means that somewhere in here is a sectoid leader, which means there is a powerful psychic who does not need line of sight to fuck with you. Raiding sectoid bases is extremely rude. I'll have this team head this way. Whoa, hold on. What did I... Okay, there's a guy in a tower. Remain aware. Man in a tower guarding the skeleton zone. Yes, those shots did hit. Now that we're raiding a base, we can be up against enemy actual soldiers who wear space armor. They won't look any different, unfortunately, than regular ones. Limitations of the art. But yeah, actual sectoid fightmen. Until now, we've often been shooting at scientists, security guards, space mole cops. The people who get tasked with babysitting the research teams when they head off to collect cattle. We've been shooting harmless space nerds. The real war starts here. Yeah, medics, that doctor we subdued. Psychics! Alright, guy in tower is still holed up there and seems to be fidgeting around. He's not shooting back at us. Maybe he's management. At least, guys, if you have the time budget for a grenade, or actually I can probably get you over to a firing angle of your own. Get you behind these... whatever these are. This meat. No, we do not have a solution. Not through the meat. But now. Not quite. Alright. Get behind these. I guess that's kind of... they look kind of longish. Yeah. Space lungs. Shango will guard the flank. There's that window there. Oh, we have contact on this hallway. Very good, Bill. Gently advance. Still that guy in the tower. We've landed several hits on him, but he's showing no signs of relenting. And Schlub's under my control. Third Dave Berserks. Alright, whatever was in that tower is dead now. I don't like Third Dave's chances. Unless Ochongo. May have to kill Schlub. Alright, Bill. Watch their backs. Emerodromus and Afro Snake continue to push down this hole. Oh! Emerodromus will continue to push down this hole. Jablonski's got your back. Hello, another cyber disc. Nice to meet you. Alright, Norb, you got no choice but to advance. Chongo. Hey, the teams are almost connected. Small consolation when part of that is knowing that we have confirmation that there's a lot of guys. This is the command center. Most likely. This block that we're looking at here with all the glowy walls and the cyber disc sitting in the corner and a couple of windows. That seems to be command. Chongo, do what you must. I know Schlub was your friend, but this is war. Please, humanity depends on you. What the fuck was that? Okay, Schlub has regained control. What just happened over here? It seems the aliens are also versed in the art of friendly fire. We are not so different, spacemen. Now I have the tower. Alright, that just... well, the upper floor of this zone is contained, then there are pathways through to the next thing. Alright, Ochongo. Nobody borks a blaster bomb. Blasters never bork. Regular space launchers can. Hello, another cyber disk. Stay frosty, Dave. Nice. Well done, Norb. We believed in you when no one else did. Alright, the teams have nearly managed to link up. We just have this corridor between them. If Schlub survives the next round, we can just have him grab his gun and carry on. Good luck, Schlub. Oh! Hi. Nice. Fancy meeting you here. Another cyber disk. My friend. Jablonski! You are in position for this. Good. Job finished. Good. Ochongo outside blast zone. Schlub. Schlub, calm down. Schlub. Schlub, nothing has happened. You could stop screaming, Schlub. Just pick up your gun, Schlub. Yeah, the other argument for why that mystery bomb probably wasn't a blaster is blaster bombs can put holes right through alien alloy. They are fancy space cannons. Would you get a grenade up there? Well, let's... 48. Yes, you have time enough to prime and throw in the same round. Got it. Good throw, Bill. Take cover behind that meat. Good day, local spaceman. Third Dave has no peaceful tools. Third Dave is a creature of war. Born of the battlefield. Ochanko on the march. Schlub, calm down. It's over, Schlub. You're safe. Yeah, there's the main door. Let's not stand near that window. Alright, grenade worked. Good throw, Bill. Schlub. Schlub, calm down. Schlub, there's no one here. Schlub needs a friend. Oh, hello. Will you be Schlub's friend? You are tough. Is this why you were so terrified, Schlub? There we go. Ochanko delivers. He gets results, damn it. Yeah, Classic actually, at a lot of points, encourages you to be far less turtly than New does. In most situations, you'd rather have somebody move up, spot a target, and then have friendlies deal with it, than try to hang back behind things and wait for reaction fire. Action fire is helpful, but you don't count on it to solve problems. Alright, Third Dave. Make this your Thermopylae. Wait, so which way does this elevator go? I don't see anything above it, but... Is that some kind of space barracks going on there? Get somebody inside. Get two somebodies inside. Yeah. Well, yes, let's get two somebodies inside. Just not that somebody. Get Deadbeat over. Get Jablonski away from that window. The sectoid engineer has gone mad. Space grenade. Schlub! Schlub, you don't even have a weapon! Schlub, calm down! Well, it's a good thing that you weren't the one, Jablonski, you're making friends. Stay safe, Jablonski. Some kind of meat closet. We never speak of it again. There's someone out there who has grenades. And there's a disc right there that is a disc. Actually, this did put a hole in the wall. Whatever it was a powerful blast. Alright, Ochongo, take point. Schlub, when you're ready, your gun is at your feet. Right there, Dave. What do you see? Can you see the disc, third Dave? Not directly. Alright. Perhaps that will work. Alright, that was not decisive. Orange, go. Where is it? Not dead, or there would have been a kaboom. Right, Ochongo, spot the disc. You gotta find him, Ochongo. He's out there. Waiting for you. Schlub has regained his sensibilities. Her sensibilities, sorry, Schlub. Schlub has regained Schlub's sensibilities. Schlub is ready to schlep. Hey Dave. Found the disc. Solved the disc. Good work, Dave. The mystery of the cyber disc. Case closed. Should verify the integrity of this meat closet. It's clean. Third time's a Dave. Right, so we have that known contact off in the corner. Schlub can try to spot that. Schlub has spotted that. Deadbeat took no damage. Deadbeat dealt damage. Good work. Schlub, clear the area. Which appears to be a helpful dead end. Good. That's another corner of the base figured out. Means that now, all that's left is to storm the command center. Chongo spies a victim. Well done. Chonko will keep watch on that corridor. Good watch, Ochongo! You saw every part of it. Alright. Need a team head down this way. The door to the inner layer should be over there. Put a team on each direction. Heavy laser cannon, not the best weapon for reaction fire. Kinda large, bulky, clumpersome. Not really great for snapping around corners. We got like 7 soldiers left though. A pretty healthy spread. We have avenged Ochongo. Now take his place. Victory! Astounding, crushing, overwhelming victory! That job was worth like 1.5 Bostons. For the low price of half the team and whatever equipment may have been damaged during the fighting. 17 dead aliens, 14 recoverable corpses, big old glob of artifacts, bunch of navigation, bunch of alien TVs we just heisted, and a hefty pile of alloy. Excellent! Sergeant Dave and Captain Bill. Come on home. We've kind of earned our whole month's funding on day 1 of May. Time to buy more soldiers. Oh boy, what'd we get? Naturally, more of those people will need to be shuffled into the Ranger, and more armor will need to be spun. Bunch of dead sectoids. Just liquidate most of those right away. Then let's see. More UFO navigation pieces. 76 points of alien entertainment. Rare suit of armor that survived the fighting. Or maybe freshly built suit of armor. And 1 UFO power source. Or, no, I think we got the UFO power source from elsewhere. The base power core gets destroyed, sadly. Probably have some research projects available from that. Entertainment, blaster bomb, launcher, rifle clip, small launcher, navigation, snake man corpse. taking so long to deliver interceptors? Where's my damn planes? Alright, there's many soldiers. There we go! Interceptor 3 has arrived at No Through Road. Just throw 2 heavy missile launchers on you. And more workshop space, so I can do this. Well, for one, I can get my remaining engineers on task, and then I can hire some more, probably. Well, we're out of living space. I need to build more dormitory. Which will cost a little more than we have. A very tiny UFO has appeared on radar. Just in time for our new interceptor to try and give it a shot. Go get... Nope, you lost him. Find him. Last known position. Where's he at? You don't know. Come home. You tried. Advanced interceptors are much faster than our regular jets, so we'll become more capable of chasing down the little guys. We have dissected the cyber disk. This is how much of the cyber disk survived exploding. It is possible to stun and capture a live, intact and functional cyber disk. Alright, let's get a small side team working on where did these aliens even come from? It's raised this question. And another small side team working on what are these mysterious fun balls? We'll get more people on the stun bomb research that we can try and figure that out. And we have interrogated the sectoid medic. Learning about regular old sectoid. And alongside that, we got free ethereal apparently. We heard about the other guys, the roguemen. Sure. I guess we've heard rumors. Yeah, that feels like something that is mistakenly happened, learning about ethereals. Maybe we learned, maybe there was something about them in the base? Maybe the medic just ratted on his bosses. More like compatriots, really, in this setup, all the aliens. There's not really a clear hierarchy of them as far as the lore of this one goes, beyond they all answer to a common command source. Each of the groups is kind of operating independently. Like, you'll find whole UFOs full of ethereals who are out doing stuff. They're just another one of the species conducting the invasion. Alright, we have a storeroom in North Dakota. Seriously, it's in North Dakota. Yeah, we're finding all kinds of activity in Asia. Follow it over land. I want remains. I want bodies. I want pictures. Get in there. Yeah, for the early game, the avalanche launchers will get the job done. Alright, regular base. Let's get the machine refilled. Fresh rookie. Having attained the rank of sergeant, Third Dave gets to sit at the back of the bus with Bill. They'll discuss strategy. And let's see. One of these things has an ordinary name and it's Taylor K. We gotta fix that. And also dole out some fresh body armor. Everyone outside the front row gets a set of armor. We're getting better at re-aiming those. Alright. Soldier pile. Taylor K, that is your slave name. That is who you were on the outside. Now you have joined something greater. You are Toblo. Welcome to XCOM. We cannot appoint a new Dave until such time as the prior Dave has vacated. Dave 3 remains strong. Let me just check my supply of lasers. Five spare rifles, 4 spare heavies. Still bringing the rocket launcher. It remains useful. Still bringing the stun rods. The mind probe along. Let's try that out. We can get positive identifications on some of our enemies. Maybe bring a couple of these fancy space grenades, as we seem to keep looting them. Sky Ranger en route. Well, hold on. Sky Ranger en route to meander around near the crash site, but wait for sunrise. Darkness is an astounding force multiplier in favor of the spacemen. There we go. Only our 5th crash site. We have almost had more terror missions than crash sites. Here, have a smoke. You too, Toast. Ah, Bandersnatch gets to carry the Mind Orb. No, he does not. Someone else will receive the orb. Third Dave, you will guard the orb. Watch over it, as though it were your own child. Also considering that maybe the medkits shouldn't be in the first row of people going off the ramp. Just a hunch. You get smoke. Smoke up front, party in the back. There we go. Medical proven. Alright. We have parked right next to the fallen UFO. And drop the smoke. We welcome you. Good opener. Lay up against there. Everybody into the smoke. Out into the haze. Alright, so if I employ the... Right, I don't have a target for it right now. We must first find someone to probe. Only then can we invoke the orb. Ishlub, just another beautiful day on the Force. Waiting for that space grenade. And it doesn't come. Ishlub, everything's fine. It's a lovely day. Go spot the enemy. Enemy who are probably in that direction. Most of this field is vacant. Excellent. What a friendly map. Hardly any cover for the enemy. Oh, clustered on that side. Barnes and the UFO right there, packed together. No waiting. No rugs. Alright, we found one. Dave, ready the orb. Look at all this valuable information. 80% brave. Very little armor on him, though. 30 health. Yeah, like you can see here, they're quite fragile. So precious. Nature is cruel, but fair. No, another one. Dave, you got enough time left for a second orbing? A soldier. Largely similar stats. Possibly identical stats. Good shooting. You work with that orb, Dave. We're learning all kinds of things about the enemy. Alright! Easy come, easy go. So yeah, crash sites. Usually you get a lot more of these in the early game. You'll get like a couple a month, just opportunities to shoot down a small scout and raid it for stuff. We've just had a very harsh but rewarding early game. Tough missions and a lot of deaths, but a shitload of loot to accommodate that. Yeah, nice easy mission. And that's the kind of stuff you keep a B team around for. Is that now enough armor for everyone, or do I have to just shy of enough for everyone? Need to do a little more on like a low priority chain. Could also build a tank. But for now, let's get those last couple suits of armor. Yeah, sometimes you gotta make, often you gotta make calls like this when you're intercepting. Oh, that was a jump. Yeah, it's out over the water, but I'd rather kill it than try to bet that it will double back over land. May as well. It's still good for the rating. UFOs are very quick, and it takes a long time before you have fighters capable of catching them in a dead race. You have to rely on them getting distracted or wandering into one of your other air defense zones. And for the first time, history of our organization, everyone on the active duty roster has a suit of armor. What a day. No, we don't have enough cash for the tank, yes. All the more reason to be even more into finishing our pile of lasers. Well, the pile of lasers is never finished. Could sell some alien TVs. Those are worth cash dollar. Yeah, 26 TVs will buy a laser tank. Can be ready in 5 days. Very good. Would consider putting in an order for a, yeah, for a couple more laser cannon. So we are expanding our air defense zones. And I'll be willing to give some motion scanners a chance. They have their uses. We have that due 2 days before we have new living quarters at Hyphen Com. We have researched alien entertainment. These mysterious psionic orbs. The only signs of any cultural recreation among the aliens are these disco orbs. Recreation of the spheres. Alright, we'll soon be ready to start running interceptors out of there. And we have radar coverage over North America now. We will have early warning when shenanigans occur. Twelve more hours and we're done with the armor. And we've researched the stun bomb. For which I think we need the alien launcher as well in order to operate it. Stun bomb is just the ammo. And we can produce them. How many did we manage to just find, incidentally? Yeah, 8 stun bombs, you load them into small launchers. We'll start carrying one of those in place of our stun rods. Would be far more... In that, let me check the UFOpedia. Weaponry... 65 stun, so that's actually quite potent. That's 2/3 of what the stun orb is capable of. I am aware of how powerful the blaster launcher is, and that's exactly why I'm going to leave it off to the side in case of emergency. Rushing to that as soon as possible causes a whole bunch of difficulties to melt away. That would be against the Christmas spirit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to devote next month's operating budget to just finishing off stocking the bases that I have. It's a pretty good amount of radar coverage for purposes of starting to play the air game more aggressively. I think at this point we have a base near every region. We only have the 3 like funding zone blind spots of Australia, Southern and most of Central Africa, and South America. Landing again. Keep an eye on them. Just you wait, they'll move. And put the whole engineering team behind laser production that'll help with financial woes. Or they'll be too quick for you and scuttle off, vanishing over the pole. It happens. You can send your ground team to assault a landed UFO. It carries the risk of the UFO taking off and shooting back at you, so be sure to have an interceptor on standby to protect it. But otherwise, it gives you an opportunity to, if you fight the mission, you will naturally have to fight against the entire crew of the landed UFO, but then you'll also be able to collect all of the stuff from the UFO as well. So it gives you a lot of loot payout, including there are some parts that are more likely to explode when the UFO is shot down, so taking one intact does a lot for you. And there we go, that base raid. Yeah, 2,000 points this month. $800,000 up. Everyone is happy. Everyone loves what we're doing here. The Funding Council, they look the same, but trust it, this is their happy glares. Satisfaction, this briefcase, it's about the same size, but this time, it's hundreds. Last month we gave you 20s. Next month, maybe we step you up to bonds. Stocks and bonds. Finance Com. After a small free rebates, yeah, that's 1.8 million sitting around now. Use that to buy more interceptors. Transfer one of the spare launchers from this base over to the other one. Well, none of the launchers are really spare, but I am intending to mix laser cannons into the armament for these guys. Yeah, just 2 days to get those quickly slapped together. Then we ship them off to the east. Well, no. This batch is going to America. Very good. And just pour everybody back onto heavy laser production. Yeah, $150 to transport a couple of, you know, jet-mounted super cannons transcontinentally. We know a really good shipping company. We got connections here at the com. We know a dealership. Avalanche launcher, laser. And likewise on you. So, your lasers haven't arrived yet. We posted them, they should be here. Give it a bit. You know, sometime airmail, it can be medium UFO, hello. High altitude, moderate size. Send the second one out as well. Trail him. See if another one. Fuck it. Move in. Try to fight him. Okay, one of ours is able to take one of theirs. That's good. Hold on. You select new target. Go after the other medium. More medium. A lot of them have been coming down in Asia. What are you guys up to? Alright, so we have two we've managed to shoot down, one that's landed, but I don't like my chances of being able to get at it right now. Not while everyone's rearming. Waves are going to start intensifying, which... It's a good sign, then, that I've managed to get other intercept bases up and running. It is good that the missiles are still effective. Alright, this guy is just tooling around. They're probably just on research and raiding missions. Just gathering samples. Being rude neighbors. Lost him. Not ideal for a raiding, but we got like 2 out of 3 on that raid. Hello. This creature is a very effective terror weapon. But where did it come from? Another large boy. You are probably up to you're close. Where do you think you're what are you? I'm watching you. Don't think I don't have you on radar. Who are you after? Who do you work for? What do you want? Larges will either be running terror missions or base construction, usually. Standard attack. Oh, cautious attack. Oh, fuck. Fuck, no. Run. Get out. You're done. Next guy's turn. Gently. Just nudge it. Nudge it with the missiles, and if they don't work, come home. Once I'm done with the missiles, the large starts trying to close in. Oh boy. We will need stronger weapons, or maybe 2 torpedo launchers might be enough. Just 2 avalanche launchers might be enough to take down the big boy at this time. With good dice rolls. For the most part, though, we just kind of like... We still have to let the larges do what they please, like terrorizing Shanghai. Good. Good, that's, that feels like a fine point to stop on for the night. Next time, terror.